to Conway Springs. Big victory tonight. What do you think the key was to victory?
Man, I mean, it was one of those hard-fought games, and Wellington did a great job of executing down the stretch. Coach Buchanan did a great job with the guys, and really, I mean, our ability to step up and hit free throws late in the game and be able to hang on is what did it for us.
Well, it really was. I mean, you really had to depend on your free throw shooting. I think you guys went to the line probably, about 7 different times in the last 2 minutes?
Well, we did, and I mean, that was in direct contrast to what we did in the first half. I think we were only 1 of 2 from the line in the first half, and I just told our guys, I said, look, we got to make Wellington guard a little bit more. I mean, we're not putting any pressure on them at all defensively. We're settling on our shots, and, I mean, we kind of wanted to get to the line more in the second half, and we did, and then especially, it's sure nice to have the lead late in games and be in that position, and luckily our guys, put in the work during practice and were able to step up and hit the free throws when it mattered.
Yeah, seems to me like, would you think that this was kind of between Ian King and Josh Duda, that this was a battle of the inside guys?
Well, it was, but I mean, you can't leave AJ Snipes out of that. I mean, what a special player, and so much of what they do is based off of AJ being able to crack the defense and find the seams and then find shooters and dump down to Ian, and so it was a battle of the bigs inside, but I mean, hats off to AJ for having a special game today, and I mean, we did everything we could against him, and he still found different ways to score.
Yeah, you had Finn staying out for most of the second half. I mean, he barely had. Did that really kind of put a kink in what you were trying to do in the second half?
Well, it did a little bit. You get to tournament week, and especially if you've got a limited roster, you're even that much more limited if you got foul troubles, and so it had to shorten our rotation a little bit, and guys are having to play more minutes, but I tell guys that's why we have to work hard in practice and conditioning and, finish our sprints out to the last step because you never know when you're going to have to play those extra minutes in a big game, and, your conditioning is extra important in those situations. So.
Right. You really came out the second half. I think that was probably the ball game right there the very first. I think you scored the first 7 or maybe 9 points. And did you do anything? Did you change something in the locker room?
Yeah, we made a few halftime adjustments. I mean, both teams kind of played each other to a stalemate there in the first half, and we're having some trouble scoring the ball. I mean, we felt like, both teams are running good stuff. And for Wellington, the only way they were able to score was by hitting free throws late in the first half. We saw some things in the first half that we wanted to adjust coming out in the second. We were able to make those adjustments, and luckily enough, it translated into points for us.
Well, you got to be happy with how the season's gone. I think you're 10-1 now.
I think so. To be honest with you, I haven't even paid attention to the record. We just do what we do, and the wins and losses take care of themselves.
I mean, what do you see for Conway Springs coming into the second half of the season?
I see a tough league schedule ahead of us. There are a lot of league teams that are playing better, I would say, than expected. So I mean, I don't think we've got any games that are really a gimme in the CPL. And I told our guys after the independent game that we kind of went from the hunters to being the hunted. We're going to get everyone's best shot. We expect that. We want that. We're going to use every game as a building block to try to get better through the rest of the season. But I don't think we've got any easy games on our schedule.
You had some key. The league, how is this league going to be determined? Is it going to be between you and independent, or?
Yeah, I think we're the 2 teams in the discussion right now, but Garden Plain, you don't go to sleep on Garden Plain.
Now, do you play them twice? Or?
We play them twice. The first one doesn't count in league standings, but the second one will. And Cheney's playing better as well. They've got a nice 1-3-1 defense, and so don't go to sleep on the usual suspects. Wichita Trinity's got to be in the discussion, so it's not going to be easy by any stretch.
So you have what, 5 more league games?
Yeah, I think so. There's 10 league teams, and we've played a couple league games already, so we might have as many as 7 or 8 league games left now.
So you've got a lot of basketball.
Yeah, there's a lot of basketball to be played before the CPL.
So are you pretty happy with the way the team? I mean, you have to be pretty happy with how the team's been developed so far.
Yeah, every game has been another step in the process for us. I keep telling our guys, we have the saying, keep hammering the rock, and sooner or later it's going to crack for us. And I feel like that's kind of the way things have gone. We were hammering on the rock in the first half, and it wasn't really cracking for us. Finally, in the second half, we started executing a little bit better, and that rock's cracking for us, and we just continue to build on every game, and every game presents a new challenge for us.
Okay, well, congratulations, Coach. Celebrate the big win tonight.
We'll
get
do.
After it on Tuesday.
Will do. Sounds really good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Bye.